Hello everyone, how are you today? Me? I am fine, thank you. And you? Me? I am fine, thank you. And you? Okay, please don't respond it again, or we will not move forward. Well, please introduce, my name is Mr. Ham. Today I would like to share an interesting material. Do you know what I am talking about? Yes, you're right. We will learn together about analytical exposition text. So, this video is for any student of vocational high school who wants to know more about the social function, the structures or parts, and the language features of the text, for giving or asking information which is related to actual issue and suitable with its functions. The learning purpose is in line with 2013 Curriculum K-2 3.22. Okay, first, let's talk about the definition of analytical exposition text. Analytical exposition is a text that exposes the writer's idea about the trend around. Its social function is to convince the reader that the idea is important to be considered after analyzing the topic and its strong supporting argument. Any questions? No? Then, let's talk about the structures or parts of analytical exposition text. There are three parts: thesis, argument, and reiteration. Thesis is for introducing the topic and indicating the writer's point of view. Argument is for explaining the argument to support the writer's position. The number of arguments may vary, but each argument must be supported by evidence and explanation. Reiteration is for restating the writer's point of view, or to strengthen the thesis. We can use the following phrase to make conclusion and reiteration, such as from the facts above, I personally believe. Therefore, I conclude that. In conclusion. Any questions? No? Then, let's talk about the language features of analytical exposition text. 1. The text uses relational process. Relationships here are between or among leaders, workers, followers, partners, co-workers, etc. 2. It uses external conjunctions by linking to real-world events such as COVID-19 vaccine, nuclear terrorism, global economic crisis. 3. It uses internal conjunctions by elaborating and itemizing steps in an argument such as firstly, secondly, next, finally. 4. It uses causal conjunctions such as the cause of an event, because. 5. It uses contrastive conjunctions such as but, nevertheless. 6. It uses simple present tense. For example, flood causes big losses. 7. It focuses on generic human and non-human participants such as car, pollution, leaded petrol car. 8. It uses abstract nouns such as policy, government. 9. It uses modal verbs such as we must preserve, the smoker should stop their bad habit. 10. It uses modal adverbs such as certainly we support the system. 11. It uses passive sentence such as the pandemic is caused by coronavirus. Any questions? No? Now, let me give you one example of analytical exposition text. Try to determine the parts of the text. COVID-19 health protocol violators should be sanctioned. As we know, the number of people infected with the COVID virus is still increasing in our country, but some people still ignore the health protocol by not wearing masks and keeping their distance. Firstly, the violators will continue to ignore the health protocols suggested by the government if they aren't sanctioned. By being sanctioned, they will feel deterred and ashamed so that in the future they will obey the rules given. Secondly, by sanctioning the violators, they will understand responsibility. Not only does it prevent us from being infected by the virus, but adhering to health protocols also keep others safe. We may not feel infected, but at least we prevent bad things by continuing to keep distance and wearing masks. That way, we will fulfill our responsibilities to ourselves and others. Lastly, giving sanctions to the violators will make them more aware of the danger of COVID-19. It is said that WHO declared COVID-19 a pandemic, which means that this virus is very dangerous, so it is best to continue to maintain health and avoid COVID-19. Therefore, the health protocol violators should be sanctioned because of the reasons given above. Okay, so which one is the thesis? You're right. The thesis is COVID-19 health protocol violators should be sanctioned. Next question, which one is the argument? You're right. The arguments are the sentences started with firstly, secondly, and lastly for supporting the topic. Last question, which one is the reiteration? Yes, you're right. Therefore, the health protocol violators should be sanctioned because of the reasons given above is the answer. Well, I think that's all. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask your teacher. See you!